the first part of the 20th century, researchers discovered they could detect flying objects with electromagnetic waves. By transmitting radio signals, metallic objects reflected the signals back to the transmitter. Engineers called the invention radar, for radio detection and ranging. Serious radar work began in the 1930s. The British, fearing a future air war, put their top engineers on it. By 1938, England had the world's first practical radar system.
Possession of an effective radar chain in 1940 was probably the single most important technological advantage that the British had.
Between August 1940 and May 1941, the Luftwaffe pummeled England with bombs during the Battle of Britain.
What the radar chain did was give them the crucial advance warning. By 1940, the radar chain could look into northern France, and you could see the German raids forming up over northern France, and you could deduce their strength, their direction, and you could employ the fighters who would always be outnumbered in the most advantageous way.
Radar research led to another invention that we see as indispensable today. During the war, a British radar researcher created the cavity magnetron. The device generated shorter waves, or microwaves, that made radar much more accurate. Carefully transported to the United States for large-scale duplication, Percy L. Spencer, a Raytheon engineer, worked to further improve the cavity magnetron. One day in 1945, Spencer was standing in front of a magnetron tube when he noticed that the candy bar in his pocket inexplicably had melted. Wondering if the microwaves generated by the magnetron did the cooking, he placed kernels of popcorn beside it. They popped, and leftovers would never be the same. In 1947, Raytheon demonstrated the Radar Range, the world's first microwave oven. It was the size of a refrigerator and cost between $2,000 and $3,000. Many credit radar as saving England, as well as a few inept cooks. But the World War II invention is still helping save lives by keeping track of air traffic and watching the weather.